Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, my number 3 is a game called 60 Second Shooter Prime on the Xbox One. Have you heard of this?
No.
I think this was originally a Flash game, and then it was a PlayStation Vita game, and now the sort of I think the definitive version is on Xbox One. In the simplest terms, this is Geometry Wars, but kind of broken down into chunks that only ever last 60 seconds. Like many shooters of this ilk, it's basically a crisis management sim where you offset your progress against power-ups and the enemies themselves. And you progress through the game by passing through these portals that pop up. And passing through the portals makes everything more difficult, enemies more prevalent, etc. But that's where, obviously, the high scores are. It's really, really simple, visually and mechanically. But it's instantly gripping and Moorish like you would not believe. Given the title and the concept, I sort of instinctively thought that this might belong on mobile devices or was originally an iOS game or something, but that no way in hell. It's so hectic and the controls are so precise that it just would not work on anything that doesn't have buttons. I mean, it's a quintessential console game. It's not original at all. I mean, it's very, very well crafted and perfect for the Xbox One. I mean, this is the kind of indie game that should be on Xbox One, if only because I've been, in the last week, I've been waiting for friends to jump on Battlefield or Titanfall or something, and you can just go Xbox, go to 60 Second Shooter Prime, and it almost takes longer to say that than it does to load it, and then you'll bang, game or two, 60 seconds each time, if you survive. Bang, done. I think it's too modest. The package is too modest just to be like an outright classic, but I'm going to get some serious play out of this. It's going to be on my Xbox One for the foreseeable future, and shooter fans should definitely have a look. It's £3 or so, £4 maybe, and it is definitely worth a look. Definitely, there's even a mode, an infinity mode, where they break the concept. So there's a gameplay mode where you just keep picking up time power-ups and you see how long you can go for. And I always like that. I like when there's something that's as rigidly structured and then they just throw it out the window with a sort of sideline mode. So yeah, not a classic, but I mean, have a look for definite. I mean, I'm going to be playing it for quite some time.
Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds up my street.